core kiteboarding inside. Making of a core kite. Core kiteboarding places the highest emphasis on quality and workmanship, together with the highest levels of performance in all aspects. In order to achieve these goals, we have constructed an exclusive production facility in Sri Lanka, which produces only core kites. Together with our local German partner, we have been conscientiously producing our innovative creations for the past 6 years. Before any kite gets included in the core range, it undergoes countless hours of flight and stress testing. Endless test flights around the world test every kite size. Our kites perform exceptionally well in both constant and gusty wind conditions. New kite ideas, innovations, and improvements to a model are developed on the computer and then keyed directly to the prototype department in Sri Lanka. The path from the first ideas to a new kite range is filled with endless prototypes and test days. The knowledge acquired after testing is discussed and then documented on the computer. The testing phase puts every conceivable stress on the kite, with jumps, water starts, and flight comparisons. This is essential to ensure that core kites meet the highest expectations. Series production begins after a successful prototype and test phase. The kite patterns, which are plotted with computer assistance, are sent to our production leader in Sri Lanka. The panels on the canvas are optimally placed to minimize waste. The plotter is activated when the canvas cuts have been optimized. The Dacron panels are checked for any flaws and the cut edges are welded. Each panel is marked and numbered before making its way to the next section, the sticking section. Here the panels are stuck together with razor-thin double-sided specialized tape. Firstly, the seams are strengthened by the additional gluing, and secondly, this prevents slipping of the panels when they are sewn together. The glued panels are screen printed. Once the print is dry, they are again quality controlled and any minor corrections are made by hand. The panels are then finally sewn together. After the Dacron parts of the tips, the front tube, and struts are sewn together, reinforcements are applied. Bridle and steering lines are attached. And finally, valve reinforcements are sewn in. Each finished piece is functional and quality control tested. As soon as all the front tube panels are sewn together, the canopy, the actual sail of the kite, is sewn to the front tube. Up next is the complex core power seam. The front tube seam is overlapped and glued again. This process results in the seam having 4 layers of Dacron. A specialized needle, which is replaced after each finished front tube seam, together with a strong thread, ensures the highest level of stability and durability. This unique seam is a hallmark of core kites and is the reason for the low levels of return. Our kites are close to indestructible. The molded bladder and valve, with the help of a high-frequency welding machine, are welded together. Only once the pumped-up bladder has withstood 24 hours without losing air is it worked into the kite. After this, the whole kite is once again pumped up and left for another 24 hours to test for air retention. Only once this procedure and the quality control check have been completed are the core kites packaged and ready for dispatch. An excellent kite system is not solely comprised of the kite. The bar and lines must also be of the highest quality. Each small part is produced with the same care. Each flying line is precision cut, the ends covered with protective tape and then sewn together. After this step, the lines are attached to the bar. All the lines on each bar are once again stretched and thereafter aligned. This ensures that the lines are 100% the same length. Finally, the fifth line length is adjusted. Each assembled ESP bar is assigned a serial number and undergoes an additional quality control inspection. Each bar is then once again function and quality control tested before being packed. Core kiteboarding stands for performance, safety, quality, and longevity.